So it's 5 months in the year already, and we've gotten a pretty decent amount of Piggy stuff this year. But is it really the year of Piggy? Well, let's see what we got. Let's start off with number 1, the new chapter. We got a chapter titled The Hunt, and it was a limited time chapter. It was really good. It gave us a new character named Finley, Blatt, and Scribe, which have all become lovable characters. Maybe not Blatt, people kind of just move Blatt to the sidelines. No one really cares about him as much as they do with Finley and Scribe, but it gave us characters we like. The story, there wasn't really much there. We finally got to see who Finley was, because we knew he was already a character based on a note in one of the battle passes, and he speaks during the mansion chapter. So it was really nice to see him for real. And it didn't really give us too much lore. There was lore. It does make Griffin canon, which is nice. And it mostly gives us Stitchy lore. Besides that, the ending is meh. And that's it. The only notable things is like the Mr. Stitchy lore. I don't know why I said there's like no lore. That was the massive part of the chapter. Was the Stitchy and Tio lore that we find in one of the rooms. It is pretty big lore. So, we do have some lore there. And Polly is arriving to kill me. Oh no. But yeah. Besides that room with the Tio and Mr. Stitchy stuff, there wasn't really much. But it was still a really good chapter, in my opinion. Oh boy, here he comes. Oh, okay, I'm dead, that's fine. But yeah, it was a really good chapter, and they said, he said, he would bring it back, but the chapter isn't back yet, so we're going to have to wait a bit longer until that chapter returns, which, when it does, that's going to be exciting. Another thing we got this year were build mode updates. We haven't gotten too many, but they did change some little things and add some small stuff. There wasn't anything too big there, so we're not really going to cover that, but there were some little build mode updates earlier this year. Another thing that was also released was the Piggy X Creecraft U2s, which is the only piece of merchandise that we have gotten this year. But many people have said underneath a tweet that Piggy merchandise might not be over with, so we'll have to wait and see what happens at the end of the year. But for right now, the only piece of merchandise is that U2's figure, which it's a nice looking figure. I just don't like how they did Piggy's eyes. I don't know why she has 2 infected eyes. That kind of bothers me. I know it really shouldn't, but like, if I see a character like spelled wrong, their design is wrong, it kind of makes me a bit mad. Another thing we got was the announcement of a Willow and Taggery spin-off game. And we don't know the release date. I don't know, but I don't think it's going to be this year, but we do know that that's going to be releasing. It's going to be after Book 2, and it would just go on the adventures of Taggery and Willow after Book 2. So that's going to be really exciting. And another thing that was just announced today was seemingly like a little trailer for Piggy the Lost Book. It's like a little VHS tape. And it seems like it's for Piggy the Lost Book. I did an entire video covering that. I don't know when I'm going to upload this video. I don't know if I'm going to upload it today or tomorrow, but either way, it's on the channel. Go see that video where I talk about it. But that gave us some pretty good information about what we could expect in that game or whatever it's going to be. It's going to be like about the robots. That's why I think it's Piggy the Lost Book, because if you remember that game, it was about robots. So I think it's Piggy the Lost Book. Maybe not. Maybe it is. I don't know. But yeah, that's going to be exciting because that's more lore for the Piggy franchise. And I still have a timeline video to make. And that's going to be hard putting that in there because the timeline is so crazy when you think about it. Do you think the FNAF timeline is insane? Think about the Piggy timeline. There's a lot of places that we don't know when it takes place. Like, I don't think we truly know what the earliest date back to Piggy is. Well, actually, we kind of know now. It's the Hunt chapter, but before that, I assumed it was either the Taggery chapter or the Mansion. But I don't think it's the Mansion because I feel like that would take place like right before the infection happened, and I think the Taggery thing took place way, way, way before. But we know the insolence was still a thing, and that's that. I'll talk more about that stuff whenever I make that timeline video. That will still be made, so I'm going to talk more about that whenever that video gets made. So I don't want to talk about too much about the lore and the timeline here, because just like I said in my last video, I don't want to drag this video on too long talking about information which could use its own video. I don't like doing that here. That's the 3rd video in a row I've said, oh, don't worry, I'll make a video covering it. I don't have these videos scripted, by the way. Like, those videos I mentioned that I'll do in the future, there's not even a script for them. I've not even begun recording, and I'm saying they're gonna get made. Yeah, I should stop promising stuff, huh? Another thing we're getting this year are 2 Piggy novels. If you're interested in those, there's gonna be a normal novel, book 4, and then graphic novel 2. I recommend getting the graphic novels because the novel series, it's just the main game, but like the characters are different. It's not really interesting, so I really don't recommend buying them. The graphic novels are really good, so I do recommend buying the graphic novels. So if you go to your local Walmart and if you see a Piggy book titled Permanent Detention, buy it, because oh my god, you're gonna have an amazing time reading that book. It is gonna be the greatest thing you've ever read in your life. Trust me. Now, I believe that's everything that's been announced so far. So, is this year truly the year of Piggy? It's a good year. It's one of the best years in a while, but like, I don't think it's the year of Piggy. I think, like, the original year, like, book 1 days, book 2, that is the true years of Piggy. This year is good. It's better than last year. Last year we just got books, which you're only going to be interested if you're a novel fan like me. But see, I'm more of a game fan. Not game fam, not that crappy studio. Game fan. I'm more of a fan of the games. But I do like the novels, like I said. I do like them. I have them all. You know, I talk about them a lot. But last year was pretty much good if you enjoyed the novels. If not, then meh. I mean, they're there if you want. But we didn't really get too much crazy stuff. We didn't get too many announcements or anything like that. So I think this year is definitely a better year than last year. But, like, this year, merchandise-wise, isn't good. Last year we got 2 plushies. That was really good. This year we only got a figure, which, okay. It's a cool figure, but, like, not as much as I wanted. I mean, hey, I got to save money because I don't have to buy 2 plushies this time around. And game-wise, we got a better chapter than last year, which I don't think Metallica chapter came out last year. That might have actually been 2022. I don't remember. Either way, it's a better chapter still. I love the Hunt chapter. Novel-wise, no, it's not even close. Last year we got so many books. This year we only got 2, which I think are slowing down because some books in the novel series are just very weird. There's a lot of mistakes. Like, the main novel series, they keep switching back and forth between Sally and Bunny. Like, they don't know who she is. Like, is the character Sally or is it Bunny? Now, if you've never read the novels, you're probably not going to understand what I'm talking about. But basically, in the novels, there's a character named Sally. She replaces Bunny in the book. But the book right after that, she's called Bunny again. Until halfway through, when they're referring to her as Sally again. Same thing happens in the 3rd book. And maybe the 4th one, we don't know. But hopefully they're taking a while to make these books so that they don't make mistakes like those anymore. They also just have, like, some pages just blank when there could have been, like, a picture there or something. Some lines are messed up. So I'm happy they are not releasing as many at once. It is kind of a shame because that means no content for me to make, but, like, it means they're putting more effort into the books. We don't want another survival manual disaster. If you know, you know. Oh, I almost forgot. Manytoon said in one of his newer videos, if the video gets a good bit of likes, he might make a Piggy Classic event. And he kind of hinted about it on Twitter as well, so we could get a Piggy Classic event this year, which would be insane. Oh, I almost forgot. Speaking of Classic, because this was kind of Classic related, before the Classic, April Fool's Day, we got a Piggy April Fool's update like always, and it was kind of Classic themed. It was one of those classic Area 51 parodies, so that's kind of how I remember that. That was very, very fun to play. I want to play that so bad again. That was so hilarious. I have a video of me playing that on the channel if you want to go check that out. It was a hilarious chapter. But yeah, there's a possibility we could get a Piggy Classic event this year, which I don't know what it would be about. Like, I really don't know how you could make a Piggy Classic event. Like, maybe give us, like, a skin, a new map. I don't know. Either way, I don't think it would be canon. I think it would be, like, little fun things. I don't think you can make that canon. Maybe there's a way, but because it's Minitoon, he can make anything canon somehow. But yeah, now I believe that's everything. I can't think of anything else this year that's been notable. So is it the year of Piggy? it's a good year, but I don't think it's the greatest year. I don't think there's going to be any games releasing this year. Maybe the Willow and Tigery one, like I said, but I really don't know. Inner City, I don't see it releasing this year. The Lost Book, I also don't see it releasing this year. I think it's getting closer, but I don't see it releasing at all this year. Oh, another small thing I just remembered. We technically got a whole bunch of Piggy UGC items. Now let me explain. So recently Roblox released public UGC, and some people asked Minitoon if they could release like Piggy UGC items, and he gave the approval, technically making them official because he approved it. He didn't make them himself. He didn't get anyone to make them. Someone already made them, and they asked him. So technically, we got some Piggy UGC items. They're like little plushies. They're very adorable. Like, oh my god, they're so cute. I really need to get one soon. Archie is near, isn't he? Nah, we're good. It's only a little bit left until we end the video, but I really need a plushie. I need to remove the figure egg. I need to put a plushie there instead. It would be so cute. But yeah, a few of those really were released, and I think some heads were also released for like Badgie and a few other. Alright, he is extremely blind, but it makes sense because half his face is removed. But yeah, we also get some little UGC heads that were also released this year. So that's cool. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything for real this time. Yeah, there's a lot more stuff than I thought. Yeah, I think that's everything. There will also be a Cracks the Core UGC, I just remembered. That... Okay, bro is the most blind fox I've ever seen in my life. Holy hell. What? How? Okay. He's blind. But anyway, thank you for watching. Oh, he's coming back. Wait. Before we end the video, he's coming back. Please. Gain eyes. He's going away again. Okay, wait a minute. He's coming back. Come on, see me. No, you idiot. Why are you so blind? Can he not go over here? Like, does his AI really not go that far? Alright, come here. I feel bad for you now. Come here, Archie. Come here. Where are you? Archie. This is embarrassing, Archie. Where is he? He hasn't even left that door either. What is this guy's AI? Is he in here? Bruh. Where is he? There we go. Oh my god, that was insane. Why did he not kill me? What is his AI doing? Dang. Yeah, now I'm done. Speaking of AI, they actually did fix some AI in Book 2. One more little notable thing. They fixed some AI glitches. Not that, though. That apparently wasn't on the list, because I don't know what the hell that was.